What's up, folks? Yo! If you've been paying attention to the event, you might ask you. Well, if you've been paying attention to the event, you'll know, but if you've been loosely paying attention, which with how much streaming we've been doing the last few days, that's probably most people. Might be wondering why we're doing Mario Kart DS again. It's because this time we're in mission mode. We had some people with a tighter schedule for the online stuff. We were doing a lot of the organizing for the means of which to play these online. So kind of just defaulted to those schedules. World doesn't have any of that because it's going to be a mix of single player over a few days at least. So we're coming back to this because I was told it was really cool. I don't know how long this could be. Long plays are like an hour. But you look online, some people are like, it's 25 hours, it's all sorts of shit. I think it kind of depends on how well you do, if you're 100%ing. My goal is to just kind of get through it. Seems cool. Seems like probably the most direct comparison to World's content, so that'll be cool. So that kind of helps a bit. That'll kind of line up the only other game with single player stuff like this. But yeah, if you're completely new to what we're doing right now, it's just the Mario Kart series review-a-thon where we're kind of going through every course, every mode, including battle, single player, all that stuff. Online anytime we can. And just kind of shooting the shit about the games and seeing the development of the series over time and how they stack up to each other. I played most of them. At this point, I've played all of them except World now, but really, I hadn't played Mario Kart for over a decade, so while you could say I'd played most of them before, it was not really. It's been long enough. Oh. Let's be KD for today. Yes, please. Nope. We won't get the Among Us today, like last time. Ooh. Alright, let me take this starting soon off. I'd love to be playing on hardware for you guys. I got my cartridge right over there, but sadly DS streaming is a fucking nightmare. Even worse than 3DS, so. This will have to do until Nintendo puts out their Wii U emulator on the Switch, which will never happen. They only had, what, 12 to 20 games on the Wii U thing? I bought a few, and we've streamed from it. It was awesome, but really the big appeal to it is, well, unless you want to play DS, which who knows how many people do, streaming, because I can do HDMI capture. So anyways, missions. Level 1. See, I've heard there's bosses in this shit. It's looking like Big Bully there. Let's begin. I liked, oops, I already fucked it, dude. What was the time? We've gone through so many of these, I don't remember the timing for DS. Was it bottom of 2? I think it was bottom of 2. And you gotta readjust to the feeling of each of these. So yeah, DS though, I thought this one was good. I think this one has, I guess for the amount of tracks it has, because it's kind of hard to compare the number of good tracks when you have 8. It's kind of cheating because it has like more than the entire series combined at that point. Pound for pound, I think this and 7 probably have your best track lists. Some really cool, unique stuff in here. For the DS, right? I mean, there's a level of production value you might prefer on 8 and all that, but 8 probably has the best track list just because it has like so many. But like if you had to just like pick the percentage, you know, it's the highest percentage of just good tracks, it's probably this and 7. They're really good. What's the best 8 track? I don't know. Out of the new ones, it was that Yoshi's Island one. That was kind of cool. But it was kind of like a fan servicey thing. Out of all of them, though, I don't know. I only went through them once. It wasn't the new Rainbow Road, that's for sure. I'd have to look through them all. Where's the 8-track list? One of those, like, you know, I'm gonna care a lot more about the aesthetics because I'm only going through it once. I'm sure as you sit with them for longer, it's kind of what we mentioned with the tour tracks. The tour tracks aren't good, but like on the first run through, they're fine. But like you play for probably a few dozen more hours, you probably lose your mind, right? So. Not like some of them a bit more. A long way to say, I have enough experience with most of them. Just new track or old remake tracks? Yeah, Bowser City's cool. That was the best on... Well, that and Rainbow Road were probably the best on 7. Yeah. I think New Bowser City's like top 5. I don't know if I could just say it's the best. Ninja Hideaway was pretty neat. I like the ones with the branching paths, but not when it's like lame, like Yoshi's Island. Or the Yoshi's N64 one. That one's fucking kind of like stupid. Piranha Plant Slide. Which one was this? Oh, this was the retro one. This one was cool in 7 as well. I'm a big F-Zero guy, so I think Big Blue, Mute City were up there. I think Rainbow Road, Mario Kart 7 is probably top 5. Some of these, like Rainbow Road SNES, were really good in 200cc, but otherwise they're kind of whatever. But I'm not going to include 200cc. Rosalina's Ice World's pretty good. I don't think the new Choco Mountain really did anything for me. They kind of destroyed DK Summit. Not Summit, the GameCube one. Yeah, Excitebike's obviously the best, but obviously we're trying to like below Elder God tier, right? Otherwise we'd always just say Excitebike. Yeah, they kind of killed the Donkey Kong map from the GameCube. It's actually really shit. And the GameCube one, because your back end's like so wild, and because it's so hard to kind of control some of the nuance, coming down the like rocky mountain and having all the extra pitfalls and like hairpin turns is really neat. And then like in this game, when you have even more control, they smooth out the whole mountain and get rid of some of the pitfalls at the hairpin turns. So that was probably my most disappointing map. It's still good, but it's like, I was kind of disappointed in that. In a way, only a remake probably really could be. Some of these I don't remember by name. The Fall Guys level, this one was kind of neat. Visually. Probably not Sunset Wilds, Electro Dome. I like the music stuff. I don't really remember the actual gameplay. Airport's got cool spectacle. It's a neat place to be in. I had fun with that one, but dude, there's so much Toad. Some of these just didn't stand out enough. Toad Harbor was neat. Turnpike, Twisted Mansion. We did like 10 hours straight. Luigi Pinball's pretty good. Treeway is kind of neat. I do like Mount Wario. I think out of the second rung of DLC, Yoshi's Island was the coolest. Had some good feel, neat secrets where like pathways would pop up. Obviously, if you're into Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Island, really cool aesthetics. You could even hear Poochie. I think... I don't know if I could pick a singular favorite, but top 5, like Neo Bowser City, Yoshi's Island, Rainbow Road, 3DS, Big Blue, probably. What's the 5th one? Did I already say Neo Bowser? I think I did, right? It's not N64 Rainbow Road. That one's pure vibes, and I think the vibes are best on N64. On the 5th one. That ice one, the Rosalina ice one was really fun on 200cc, but it's kind of hard to shake that. That was like the most recent one we did. Some really tight drifts. I don't know. That's the top 4 for now. I think there's probably other ones if I just saw them a bit more clearly again. Because by name, I don't remember them as much as just by doing them since we were just so non-stop. Those were fun. Yeah, Excite Bike's my 5th actually in the top 5. Never mind. I think there was just a pretty good quality level. I don't really, I think this is between most of the games. I was thinking about this yesterday. I don't think there's like a massive quality dip on really like any of them past the SNES game. Like, I mean, I think N64 is probably the most iffy. And like I said, in a casual playthrough and for the time, the vibes and all that and the atmosphere and that the mechanics haven't gotten so crazy. Like when you're like going up and around gravity and stuff, it's hard to have like a sense of like a place in, you know, in an aesthetic that doesn't kind of get a little wacky. And so it's like with N64, it's like it's kind of just like clean in that way. So I like a lot of those, but really after that, each game has its own kind of like tightness on gameplay depending on your preference, and usually a fair good few tracks. I think the retro tracks in the first, obviously on circuits, on DS and stuff, maybe aren't always the best. Or I mean Double Dash. DS can pull from like Double Dash and stuff, so so those hurt a little bit, but that's because you're pulling from like SNES, which generally none of those are really interesting, or like Circuit, and those aren't, I mean, there's some cool ones, but they're not like that good, right? And N64, it's like, they're all pretty much just cruising in like straight lines half the time, right? Like, so those aren't really fun when you get into like 8 styles, so they have to like change them all out, so. I just feel like most of the games, they feel all pretty good. And like, I think they get just kind of like marginally better. I think weird shit like item balance and stuff is where it starts to get really wacky, and then your preference on how difficult the general movement is in like an entry level way. Like Double Dash is hard in an entry level way. 64 is kind of hard in an entry level way. I don't think I ever did a single drift boost. Or like 8's extremely easy to understand how to play off the bat, but difficult and like staged difficulty and stuff like that. That's a separate thought from what we were talking about, best tracks, but why does this game have such uneven ass audio sometimes? Whoops. I got destroyed, man. Is there even any point in drifting? You might as well just drive, dude. Yeah, I do in a casual perspective, you know. I like the more difficult tracks, I guess, that require more spicy movement. But they need to have some kind of like there needs to be some kind of spectacle too. Maps like Mario Circuit or like maps like this are like really boring to look at. They're not bad. They're totally fine when you just kind of like throw them down in like a just a list, right? Like when you're just playing like a set. But I don't get like excited for this map, right? Some of them just kind of fit in that kind of way. What are we doing here? I'm looking for all the stuff. Oh, did I miss that one? Yeah, I think Neo Bowser City, maybe because you guys are just talking about it a lot, kind of stood out. Maybe the most to me. Or not most, but in the kind of the... I must have just missed one. 7 just had a lot of really cool ones, so... Cheeps. These are interesting so far. I mean, they're very different from what you would normally be doing. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, I feel like just by nature of having so many tracks, 8 technically has the best, but you're also paying like way more for it on top of that. I think if we were just counting like the default list, that kind of thing, just like the, you know, the classic amount, 7's probably the most consistently surprisingly good new ones and clean choices on retro tracks and shit. It's kind of weird because they can hop over you. I don't really know if you need 3 stars. Probably not. I don't care too much, but when these start getting longer, because I'm sure they will. Yeah, you go. I'm used to the star in 8, man. Where you like barely move at all. This one, you like touch the gas and you go flying. I think 7's items, like the Wii's items, and 8's item direction, I think those are like negatives for those, but it's not like big negative or anything. Those are the more glaring things. We had a problem with, I feel like, kind of a washed out color palette. And all that too, but. And I mean, that direction they go with, like, the item spam and really trying to make sure people stay in that pack. Definitely, that's just kind of how it is, man. Only one on that? Didn't even feel that bad. But that's alright. We're just going through them. Drive out of the mansion backwards. Or maybe it said you had to drift the entire time or something. I'll go back if that's the case. That was Olivia's mansion photos here. That's cool. Never noticed that when we were just busting through. There's Chansey. Blue losses. A Bowser pick. I like this kind of single player stuff because you really don't get to explore mechanics like this or ideas in like a normal race. Like, I mean, when are you really backing up unless you're super fucked up or you're in battle mode? It's a neat thing. It's like a small little deal, but I don't know how. I'm curious how interesting they can keep it. It's not like mechanically there's like that much you don't really interface with at all. I need to not do drifts like that. Sounds like some Diddy Kong racing shit, man. Yeah, I don't know. The GBA game is like a considerable step over the Super Nintendo one. I do think those are like your weakest. While I think the GBA one has really nice controls, I do think Mode 7 type of graphics, where it's like 2D on the bottom with the sprite driving over it, just has an inherent limitation on like how exciting something can look, the kinds of elevation you can work with, like uphill speed, all that kind of stuff. What kind of hazards can be in the way, right? Like, because even in like the Super Nintendo one, you know, you get the block of ice and it's just like a field of little squares and it's like, it doesn't look very obvious and it's kind of a pain and it doesn't feel good to dodge them, where you're dodging all sorts of little stuff in the newer ones and it's more clear and all that. So I respect them, but they definitely have issues on track lists because I think just the nature of it. So. What was the challenge on this? I didn't really read it. Okay, they don't tell you again. It might have been like drifting or something. 4 power slide turbo boost in 1 lap. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Oh wait, in this one you have to like do some fucking wiggle. Oh, you have to still finish the lap. I don't really like the wiggle, but it's much less painful in this than it was on the actual hardware. Yeah, snaking seems pretty easy to do compared to some of them. Like SNES and 64, it's like like you're cracking the Da Vinci Code to figure out how truly to optimize. Knock him off the stage. Okay. Big bully. This is cool. Yeah, I heard there was bosses, but I don't know the shape of them. Oof, yeah, he didn't fucking fight him. Easy peasy, man. Will there be bosses in World? Don't think so. I think World's single player stuff, from what I've gathered from just hearsay and all that, is mostly just world exploration. Last sweaty game. We're getting the sweaty mission modes here for sure. I imagine the difficulty's gonna be ramping up. As long as I clear it, I'm not going for 3 stars on everything. We're just here to make it through B. It goes down to B. Damn, dude, I got fucked. Thought that was just 3 stars, 2 stars, or 1 star. It's probably a decent training ground for like, instead of doing like ILs, like light. Like precision. I mean, not that you need to be that precise in your drifts, but I mean you do, but like, I mean, you're probably gonna be just like cutting into the edge as close as you can more than anything. Oh, there's something behind me. We'll practice for some complete stuff. Thought that'd be enough. Because they might teach like specific things, right? Or if you just did like ILs and ghosts, you might not learn anything. I mean, it's not like there's like, this isn't like a sim or like some crazy racing game where there's like some psychotic amount of like tech to learn. Not to say it doesn't have any skill, of course not, but I'm trying to do the snaking. The more that I don't think it's trying to be arcane, right? Like a sim, you need to know a lot about like actual car stuff and even stuff like your F-Zeros have like a wacky amount of like extra just like tech on the surface there. To mention what's like actually meta. What's the goal here? Oh, we just have to hit all these. Fuck was with that drift, bro? I'm the best there, but is that a hand? Is that the thought I saw when I was checking the long play just real quick, the Mario 64 pyramid hand guy. Yeah, that's what I saw online. Some people were saying 3 stars is like an actual, like rather large undertaking. And while it like seems doable right off the bat here, but these are the opening acts, so I don't think I'm gonna go that hard. We've got a lot of world to get to. But it's fun. I mean, if I just really want to, I don't know. 6 power slide turbo boost in 3 laps. We like, oh, I was like, well, gonna be a long one, and it's fucking Baby Park, dude. What I'll never understand is how there's so much Baby Park, man. They really had a hard on for Baby Park. I mean, it is kind of like the meme course, I guess. It's fun in a chaotic way. Better than like Excite Bike in that sense, right? Excite Bike you can get too separate from everyone. So you can't have that like where you're lapping somebody within like 2 seconds and everybody's really tight together just throwing items, right? Like this is peak. Like there's no skill in the movement hardly, it's just a couple turns. It is just peak psycho item map. I get having it there, and it's probably super easy to remake. There's no style or nothing except the background. What did it say? Oh, this is like Doom and Order. They're just being goofy about the order. They're being cheeky. Oops, I looked away. What's up, Bradlos? Yeah, and 8, it's real fun in Double Dash. Like I was getting a kick out of it, especially because of the co-op nature of Double Dash, which I really think still holds up, and I kind of wish they would do more of that. I thought that was a really fun way if they like want to focus on party shit, but I get that that requires a lot of animation work and a style that's essentially just for that. But it's also makes Nintendo the most money out of almost any of their IPs, so they could do it if they want. It's in that conversation of why aren't rotation battles and duos always in or something in Pokemon? I guess duos generally are. Rotation battles were barely existed, despite being probably a pretty good way to do it. Oh, I have bombs. Oh. Yeah, they're cool, but it's like, give them back to me, man. Megas are too expensive, although I guess they're kind of bringing them back. Triples. How about the battle stuff like doubles and triples, because you can get into like the AoE meta, I guess, of things. Which can get a little wonky. So I kind of like rotation better for that. I've tried, but maybe I'm not trying hard enough. It's so easy in 8 that I'm trying to do that movement, but it doesn't feel the same. The Kardashians. I rock. Crazy name on this guy. Love the Mario 64 noises. Yeah, you can turn in place if you hold them both at the same time. But you have to be at a complete stop. I don't think you could do the power slide that you could in 8. Damn, I just fucked myself, bro. Dude, he's good, man. Nintendo floating hand with eyes boss. With maybe a disembodied head in there too. I do have my DS version, like the hardware version of this sitting around. I'm just not doing a fucking webcam stream. This isn't the olden days. What am I doing here? Just picking these up. Trying to use the map there instead, but that's probably not the best way to do it necessarily. You'd have to memorize some fucking patterns on this one. You have to get a feel. Still 2 stars though. It's probably not bad, a 3-star. Who's that? That King Bob-omb, man? I'm trying to figure out who that is. Bowser looks fucking weird as fuck, man. Look at this. Jeez, he looks like some kind of like knockoff Bowser. Especially when you do this. What are all the floating hands with or without a head bosses that Nintendo's done? They did that one on Wind Waker, Andros, this guy. I'm sure the 3D Mario platformers, the newer ones have a couple. They love them, man. Well, if you go with Andros, there's a 10 gazillion of them. Even Andros's kid has like fucking... His nephew or whatever has like a bunch. Bro. Do you mind, man? Oh. This was easy content to make them, and these probably cost like an intern like an afternoon to make outside the actual bosses. They're fun though. I mean, I'll definitely not say they're not worth having around. They're neat. New way to kind of use stuff and throw in a little challenge that's different from multiplayer. It'd be kind of cool if there's like unlockables you got from this and stuff though, but I don't know if there is. Doesn't seem like it. Although, on the flip side, it's like it's fun to unlock stuff when you're really immersed in the game. But when you just want to jump in and like race online, unlockables are a blight, right? Because of like meta considerations and all that kind of crap. So. This is like a routing one, man. Completely stops you cold. Driving through the mini-map. Content for long car rides, yeah. Ten in one lap. Oh. Doesn't have to be pretty, man. Totaka loves that whistle. So do I, man. It's awesome in Luigi's Mansion. Guess I could do these more naturally as we go. I just want to make sure I get it. If I was trying to get like a high speed time or something, maybe we would care more about it. I think they essentially want you to hit one at like every corner. Yeah, just not allowed. I don't even know if I wonder if they ever really intended for people to like be boosting in place at all. Or like in a straight line. I really don't think so. I think it kind of just ended up that way. I mean, you look at this challenge and they don't want you to do it clearly. They want you to do it on every turn. And there's definitely an art to getting better at it. Because I mean, I didn't get a good time there. I wouldn't want to play that way anyways. Not really. I think it's kind of fucking unfun, but... I imagine they were not intending it at all. GX has that problem too, where it's like, you want to be pure optimal, GX looks like psychotic. There's like some stages where you like throw yourself off the stage and like back in to like pick up gravity, speed, stuff like that. And snake constantly. You need like very particular custom vehicles for that kind of crap too. I think just throwing these is not the call. Fuck Monty Mole. You have to really time this shit. Might be able to get them as they popped up, but... That's awesome, yeah. GX story is like super tough. Especially on very hard mode. And then the speedrunning for them. Like the Samurai Goro mission, where you're like fucking like going through like around like a cliffside or whatever, and like the strats for the mission are just to fucking like keep throwing yourself off the side like every second, which you could like almost like fuck up like, you know, like just with the micro little second of timing wrong for like a solid couple minutes is like insane. The speedruns for a lot of the stages are funny too, where you start like spiraling in the air and doing like crazy psychogravity shit. I mean, clearly there's like less skippy stuff, but that's the second split. Yeah, I don't know what the hardest speedrunning very hard level is. Oh yeah, it's like a Goom boss. I'd imagine it's that one, but it's been a while since I've watched the current state of GX story mode. I just have to survive this guy. And the rubber banding on this guy. This is real. Oh no shit. Oh, good for him. Super impressive game to run. Mission failed. What are we actually trying to do? Can we like hit him? I'll reach the finish before him. Oh shit. We're actually racing. He must have just barely made it, dude. I thought we were trying to survive. Yeah, what the fuck? It feels like he's rubber banding like crazy, but maybe he has like a very set pattern. And there's not much to do other than pick up his shit and just make really good lines, man. And grab all of the shrooms. Are the shrooms RNG? Surely not, but... This guy actually can just push your ass. Dude, this is a goofy ass mission. This reminds me of the Ingo mission where you get a Pono and Ocarina of Time. For like the best play is to just like sit in front of him and let him push you against like the fuck at like all times. Yeah, the hardworking Ingo, dude. Our guy. Who's done no wrong. You like stun this guy somehow? Oh nice, yeah, I'll give that a watch later soon. Why is this the hardest thing yet? I mean, there's not even that many better ways you could do it, man. It's fucking Baby Park, man. You do like a clean line around this like turn, and that's kind of it, man. That was bad, but otherwise you can get maybe like a boost from like him hitting you, but. It's really just his like shrooms he puts down. Yeah, this is the straightaway snaking mission. I wonder if you could like piss him off if you like run into his Goombas. Probably not. I mean, he's putting him there to block you. I don't even know how to do it properly. You must have to really slam that deep end. Dude, the shrooms are RNG, which is insane, man. Even if you never get hit by him and only let him like boost you forwards, it's still super tough. I do wonder if he has some kind of like rubber banding going on. Letting go of the drift early to get like a tighter turn is probably good. He is definitely rubber banded, dude. Well, because he doesn't stop to throw the Goombas, man. Just ride it, don't try to get in front of him. If he's not in front of you, he won't stop. So. Whatever. There we got him, I guess. Just need to clean it up. Who is that? That's F-Zero, John Zero. It's your boy. My dude. I need to stop trying to like drift around this and also get air or get speed from behind Donkey Kong. You just do like one or the other. Good. You switch characters a lot, so it's like, like I think I could do one thing and then I'm like on a heavier dude. Yeah, just play it safer. We're not here to get like. Oh, great. Going over the what? My man's out here taking shortcuts, bro. The slow way, but I mean, it didn't seem short, yeah. Like a long cut, but you can get RNG on these too, because you might get 3 shrooms instead of like 1. Kind of makes these sort of a bitch to do, I feel like. Like I got 2-3 sets of shrooms, which is like... The bonanza are out, yeah, he just kind of was crawling up. Like if I got 2 single shrooms, I could even get the 3 stars. Blast. 20 crap. What's what? Oh, dude, you like throw them from the left and the right. I've never had to like think about that. Oh no, you don't. It's just exactly where they're sitting is all it is. Oh, you can get bombs, bro? Some Splatoon shit. Yeah, these are like Splatoon DLC challenges or something. The red car. Oh shit, dude, he's speeding. The fuck he got a little ahead of time. There can only be one red car in this town, brother. Mario telling you to take it easy as he salts the fields, steals your wife, destroys your red car. All 7 in order. Is there anything fucked with these ones? Nice. Clearly I was supposed to get a shroom there. Luigi tires. You think Luigi... He just put his name on the brand, or be an expert in synthesizing rubber? Where did he learn the craft, man? I'll take the B, man. I missed the item, but the end was cool. Collect all 15 coins. If you get squished by a thwomp, you fail. Never gonna happen. Not the best time. How's the mode? Been cool. Just fun little challenges. Not a whole lot of production value on them, but like cute little, you know, just usages of the assets. So kind of test you on stuff you wouldn't normally do, or have you drive in a way that maybe you would do, but you know, puts you in a different kind of environment. Like I'm not racing people or doing the normal item thing, so it's kind of got like a different vibe to it. There's like bosses and stuff which are really neat. Those have a little bit more going on, but they kind of like teach you some stuff. Oh, they want you to not. Yeah, farming B ranks. I think getting like a perfect 3 stars on everything would take a really long time. Because I've some of these even having some RNG factors to them. It's kind of cute in like a maybe tutorial-y kind of way. Not that there's like a whole lot to learn in Mario Kart, but I mean like, hey, you know, here's how you spot a mystery box. Here's, you know, you have to learn how to power slide, or here's how you throw the fucking green shells, right? Oh, it's cute little shit. It's fun. I think I just kind of like the format of little challenges in Mario Kart. It's kind of cool. Curious how they'll handle any of that in World. I'll say these challenges, the map definitely helps. Where's this last one, dude? Crazy. Where's the boy hiding? Like deeper in? Oh, I saw it. I missed it. Really? Another big ass rubber banding Goomba? Yeah, that's what it was missing. Like, obviously this is like a cheaper mode that they just kind of threw in for some extra content, but I mean, they're fun enough. I like it for that still. Oh, do they use a lot of the same assets? I guess they would, huh? So they're flipping those too. Was the big Goomba guy in Mario 64 DS? I feel like I'd seen him before. I haven't played Mario 64 DS since it came out. I mean, I don't like it. I hate controlling that game with a fucking D-pad. Maybe I like it nowadays. D for cool. King Boo. Luigi's Mansion noises. 50 coins while avoiding him. Yeah, was this a unique stage or is this a battle mode stage? I don't remember. Oops. How do you avoid him? He kind of just got me, man. Maybe you're supposed to dodge him at the end there. Huh? Oh, he's just will take your shit. You just have to deal with it. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it's a cool mode so far. Like, obviously it's not like the selling point of the game, but I think that kind of helps temper expectations. More bosses than you'd expect, and fun enough little challenge. I mean, it helps that Mario Kart DS is just kind of like fun to play, so. It's like, oh no, I have to like go race or do shit in a game that feels pretty good to play, right? Where are these last coins, bro? And you bounce off of them and you're like facing another world. It's no Diddy Kong Racing. As far as like single player giga hard bullshit, but I guess GX was around this time too. Alright, what am I doing? Racing the chain shot? I should probably read these before I just like move on. I'm eating shit, dude. I think we're racing the chain shot. Yes, this is learn how to use shortcuts. I don't think you want to get next to this fine lad. They moved that flower patch in the Mario Kart 8. I noticed that. It was I was like, I thought there was 2 points here you could use a shortcut. Or maybe it was this flower patch. There's only like 1 that you could like cut across, I thought. With the shroom. Maybe they thought it was too many to have like 3. I was so used to it that it was weird when I just kind of like drifted straight into the room and didn't have to think about anything. Kind of the whole deal with the chorus, but might bring it back. That's King Bob, honest gotta be. Do not hit the snowman. Yo, all the characters look fucking gnarly from the front. Bowser looked like some kind of weird, like, Walgreens knockoff. Yeah, his teeth are fine. Yeah, clearly, I mean, obviously you're not supposed to see him from the front often, but it's funny in this mode that you kind of like, you do. Ooh! And they'll be like kind of pivoting their heads awkwardly because you're backing up a lot. Oh, you kidding me, dude? Shit, where'd you go? Really not deeper into the level. What the? I was getting ahead of myself. Barely. The best rating. Cock rating. 1 lap in the opposite direction within the time limit. I think it's just because of incoming traffic then. Well, they put up a bunch of shit here too. Oof. Gotta beat the Mario of Mario Kart. First name Mario, last name Kart. Society. Yeah. Maybe they figured if they're gonna bring anything back in the retro DLC level, since they put like what, 15 cities, because we had to have the real world represented so fully for some reason that Mushroom City's just getting left behind. Damn shame. There was a woohoo battle area, but that was it, yeah. Woohoo City was cool though. Yeah, that was a fun course. Oh yeah, there was the Wii Sports Resort map. That was cool too. Was that in 7 though? Or was that 8 as well? God, we did so many 8 tracks. I don't. In 7 right before, and they're very similar games. Those are cool. Yeah. No. But we can go back to the era where there's Mii's in every single game. Actually, did their most recent shit have Mii's in it? Their introduction to the Switch 2 game? Maybe it didn't. Sports base, yeah. You'll get your fucking like wheelchair basketball game and you'll like it, right? Fuck was around, dude. I could play it, yeah. Wait, didn't I just say I don't ever 100% Mario 64 again because I hate some of the 100 coin stars? I guess that's different. Control even worse. It's gonna control like shit, and I gotta do the shitty stars. Yeah, I thought he was in something else. Or maybe I'm thinking of the guy from the Mario RPG. The Smith guy, what's his name? He looks like a big fucking Goomba. I love looking up. I don't do the, oh, like the normal coin stars? That's because Sunshine feels better just to fuck around in. Mario 64 feels good, but there's like some seriously just like annoying ass 100 coin ones where it's very easy to croak. Pretty hard to die outside secrets in Sunshine. And I never do the blue coins. I straight up skip those fucking things in Sunshine. I'm an all normal shine sprites guy. I don't even go for the 100 coins sometimes. Yellow Beach is a shitty 100, yeah. It's like boring, but at least you see, I mean, it's like you will get it. Look, I just because I have a problem with a couple Mario 64 stages, now it's about Sunshine. The Sunshine hate it's crazy, man. It's rent free, dude. I didn't even say, I wasn't even talking up Sunshine. I wouldn't 100%. I haven't 100%ed Sunshine in eons. I've 100%ed 64 more times than Sunshine since Sunshine came out. I would never defend Sunshine's 100%. It's its worst factor. 100%ing TOTK. I wanted to rip my fucking nuts off just doing all shrines. And I did most other shit too. We did the whole underground. Now we're shit talking TOTK instead. Yeah, it's easy to get me on that one. I mean, I would do 100% and like all the Mario, 3D Marios, just for like an event again. But I think if I ever did 64 again, because that was probably the last one I did 100 recently, was I'd probably try the DS version to mix it up. I think that'd be a fun thing to do. Isn't there like other characters in that game? I remember having like fucking Wario and shit. And I guess you just said there's like Luigi. Friend of Humanity Waluigi's in there, but and it's Yoshi. I mean, Yoshi would have to be in there after all the bait Yoshi shit in the original game. Luigi, Yoshi, Wario, gotcha. No playable Luigi, man. How many extra stars? Like, is it good extra stars and stuff? Or is it like cheeks? Like I said, I feel like that game would be a nightmare to control with 8 direction, like, D-pad. I feel like out of all the systems I've ever touched, the fucking DS has, like, ripped off the most fucking skin off my goddamn thumb. I'm sure there's a mod that makes it better. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. It's cheating a little bit. Because, I mean, you kind of want to see what they thought was a good idea control-wise. And that's like the biggest bad part of it, right? Other than maybe those characters and stars just not feeling like they really fit, but... Did he just kill himself? What's going on, man? This boss, do you fight him or does he fight himself? A designated run button. Oh, so it controls like one of the old ones. Like a 2D one. Yeah, I was like, I have that game. And I like did not ever want to play the only thing I'd ever do in that game was take the downloadable online minigames and play them with people in the gym. I just can't think of many examples that were earnestly released of like a worse way to play, like of porting and of playing a game, right? Like going from like a stick game to the shitty small DS screen with even worse visuals, with touch controls or D-pad controls. Like, it just sounds fucking horrible. Who is that? Is that the icy? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. When he does this, he juts his like jaw out. He looks fucking horrible. It looks like he's like got a Spirit Halloween mask on for Bowser. Chief Chili. Rocky wrenches, that's what they're called? Gentlemen, jumping up anytime soon? Okay. This challenge is unhinged, man. His Rocky wrench and world, dude. If he doesn't have his like patented fucking his manhole, I mean, how would he even drive? I guess there's lots of characters who have no arms that are apparently in the world. But I mean, this guy literally goes underground. Why would he ever be on a cart? But I mean, he's famous for Mario Kart, I guess. I mean, he's from Mario Bros. 3, but He's in so many goddamn Mario Kart games. They better not. I really... The fucking Koopalings are the lamest dudes ever, man. If they put in all the goofy NPCs but no Koopalings, that'd be brave. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a slot where you can like pick from all 9 on like one square or some shit. I don't know, I feel like the Wii and then like a little bit like the vestiges of the Wii U stuff, that was like the last grasp. The new Super Mario Bros. Games was like the last gasp, excuse me, of the Koopalings, man. Dude, these actually like launch you super far, what the fuck? Wasn't there like a couple in Odyssey, maybe? Or am I thinking of Galaxy 2? Like they're definitely not as big a deal. Oh, they're new characters to replace them. Oh, that's right. Okay. Relegated completely to the new Super Mario Bros. Series. I don't even think they were in Wonder, were they? Well, I feel like I remember less and less of Wonder as I go. I mean, naturally, but like, I don't think I like that one as much as most people do. I think I liked it better than most new Super Mario Bros. Games, but it felt like that game should have been what, like, new Super Mario Bros. 2 or Deluxe should have been, and then, what, like, where it's like a decade too late kind of thing. Bowser Jr. over and over. The Brutals. Oh, the rabbits or whatever. Sax Rabbit. Good one block for it. Dude. Going up, man. Try to catch 2 hairs, man. You don't get any of them. Damn, bro. The game's teaching me life lessons, man. Okay, go on this one. Here's a Yakuza Sub-Story Elite 4 tier. I mean, yeah, I don't. That's why I could barely remember if they were Koopalings or not. A box glass was worth 2 on the track. True. I learned that lesson last night. I need to stop throwing my items just to use the coins, man. Best to just hold a good one. 14 power slides. When will they beat the new Super Mario Bros. 2 boss that's just 4 rhinos on 4 rotating platforms? Dude, that's a reference, right? From, was it from Mario Bros. 2? Where's that 4 rhinos boss? Or am I thinking of Donkey Kong Country? Was it a world? Yeah. Making it being a reference totally makes it okay all of a sudden, also. Show some fucking respect to the world's best boss, please. Hot reference boss. Dude, I hate the drifting in this game. My thumb's gonna just explode. Anybody who likes this has actually got like Stockholm syndrome. It just feels fucking stupid as shit. I just jiggle it until my thumb gives out. Miyamoto has you in his grasp. That it can be done in like a straight line too is like not good, I feel like. Should just be about hard turns and harder turns, man. I'd rather have drift braking than fucking wiggly drifts. That feels like a natural, like, actual racing thing where I gotta, like, brake and do, like, a harder drift to get, like, a better boost. Oh shit, it's the Cactus Blah.
Fuck you.
What's up, dude? What were you streaming? Dude, I got murdered. Ah, Salam Lana, hell yeah. Torture game, the best game. Kino game. Have you made some good progress, or are you hard stuck for a while? Nice. Looking forward to the immediate Lamalana 2 playthrough. Are you doing Hell Temple or anything? I assume you know about that from the original. I don't think I ever did. I think I was more than pleased with just base game stuff. Though I need to do the DLC for 2. It's supposed to be pretty cool. Bowser's fat. Oh. We're about done with the DS mission mode here. It's real cool. It's just kind of like a nice chill little bit of single player content. Refreshing is the word I'd use for it, because there's not really much like this in Mario Kart. I need to use the mini-map more. Yeah, that's what it seems like, which is kind of a nice thing about doing this. Before, Chief Chili. What happened to the big chili bully guy? I guess they just made him cooler. It all comes back to bullies. Yeah, I mean, I needing a break on Lamalana. That's a smart thing to do. They're unique enough experiences where I really don't want to like get tired of them from just like sheer amount of like time spent on it. Although, what do they call him, the Lamalana? What the? He's good. What do they call the Lamalana-esque games these days, right? It's like it's Metroid Brainias, right? Kind of the... We need to stop with the Anias, man, but... Having a name for that feeling of game. Although I feel like Lamalana's probably taking it to its peak. Outside of like your ARGs, but... Probably for the best. Credits, man. Cool, it did take about an hour and a half or so. There's another world. Oh no. That is scratchers. Do you have to get like all 3 stars? Yeah, no, dude, it's a bit goofy, but I mean, it's all about like the efficiency of the language, right? I think just using Ania for everything is kind of goofy, but I get the idea where you're supposed to solve like puzzles or figure out how mechanics work to like get farther in a more open format world. It's obnoxious, but I mean it's effective enough, right? I don't mind it, but it is a little goofy. I won't get into the roguelike thing again though. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Yeah, it's just super long established, right? Yeah. Cool little cruise at the end here. Best story mode in the series. The only story mode in the series. I don't know. I think people are legitimately calling Metroid Brainias. Like, that is caught on this year. I think blueprints and all that shit, people are like trying to find a name for it. There's like, now that a couple of those are more in the public eye, I think people are like trying to like name them. Like Oberdin and all that. Yeah, it's just games with like puzzles that aren't in like a linear, like just a fucking puzzle room format, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's weird. I mean, if it gets people more into wanting to play stuff like Lamalana, then whatever. I mean, that's the whole point of the language. But it could be obnoxious. Yeah, I don't think Oberdin's really that close to it, but... I don't know. The thing is, like, you get the boss baby problem where people who, like, don't play enough stuff will, like, make really broad comparisons. Like, when I was playing Blueprints, it was, like, everything you'd read online is, it's like Outer Wilds, and I'm like, dude, this game is nothing like Outer Wilds, except in that there is information you can get to get farther, right? Not just mechanics. And it's like, I mean, if that's the fucking requirement for a Metroid Brain, like, I don't even know, right? Dinky Games. I think Dinky Games sounds corny as fuck, but it does the job. They have a bunch of like categories. I mean, there's always going to be a bunch of like subcategories and stuff. This is a good site for finding shit. You've liked it before. Thanks for playing. Mario's got that lightning bolt trophy, man. Well, yeah, at the end of the day, though, yeah, action's really bad. See, like, at least Metroidvania kind of has a little, not quite surgical usage, but it's a bit more exact. Like, Metroidvania, you know what you're getting, right? Like, it might be goofy, but it makes sense. But, like, action, it's like anywhere from Zelda to Bayonetta to Call of Duty. Look at the Game Awards, right? I always love to bring up the Game Awards. Action is just this amalgamation of whatever the fuck they felt like throwing in there that year that couldn't make it to the Game of the Year, right? It's goofy. Yeah. For me, when I say action, I generally mean character action or games that are really adjacent to that, like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, God of War, stuff like that. But when I say it, I don't think most people know that's what I mean. So they probably think I'm talking about all sorts of shit. So I've gone with that's why I think a lot of people say character action these days. But yeah, Nadir. I mean, pretty much. Don't get me started on that either. Iconic. Well, there's another world. I mean, if I got a 3-star everything, then we'll just pretend I never knew about that. But we'll move on to world now. Yeah, that was fun. I liked the mission modes. It was cool. It was just a nice little, honestly, kind of break after all the non-stop online course action. There's like a couple of courses in this, but it's just kind of simple little stuff. It's clearly like ultra budget, right? I mean, this was probably whipped up in an afternoon. The bosses are pretty mindless. There was like 1 or 2 unique stages and they're pretty simple. Most of these models are pulled from Mario 64 DS, but like, it's cool. It does its job. It's a nice little thing. It's difficult enough to master that you could probably get a lot of hours out of it. As like a portable little game. Having a portable mode like this, where you just do a quick thing, I mean, there's a lot of handheld games that really like to gear towards that, so. Especially in this era, all PSP stuff we've played. I mean, like something like Crisis Core has a lot of small bite-sized type of shit as another example. I don't know these days, I mean, in your actual mobile stuff, it's that way, but Switch games aren't generally made around this. You need 1 star on everything to unlock it. I mean, how cool is this extra level? That'll take like another, like double the time. Because I think it just goes by your lowest ranking. So you have to get 1 star in like everything. Which isn't like that bad. I'm close, but... I like this more than Advance, absolutely. I think 7's got a really nice course list, and I like the gameplay probably better. But this has like a really like solid course list, and like obviously way more like modes and content like this. So for sure, there's definitely not a power gap between them for me. But yeah, my least favorites, and we'll talk a lot more about it as we get into World and the end of the marathon, but are definitely the SNES one, power gap, the Game Boy Advance one, small power gap, the rest of them I think are all pretty close after that. Marginal improvements, but then some weird balance changes though. It's all about track quality at that point. I guess Mario Kart 64 is on the bottom end of all that though. Yeah, we'll see. A lot of people in here will talk weird about World, but a lot of people in here are pretty heavy duty into Mario Kart, so. Well, I've heard some good things too. I'm looking forward to getting into it, but I need to decide if we're doing the rest of this or not. I didn't watch it, but I caught up on a bunch of audio news stuff on the way. Mario Kart 64 has really cool... For me, it's more like vibes. It's like nice atmosphere, nice looking, kind of like, I wouldn't say grounded, but more kind of like vibrant, interesting courses with really good music, but it's not that fun to play. The courses are very simple. The mechanics to drift are kind of arcane and not very fun. So not the highest at all on the list of like most fun Mario Karts. I mean, for its time, I really respect it, but I still really enjoy like the vibe, if that makes sense, of playing it. You know, like Mario Kart 8 has like the best production value, but there is something to be said about how like the weird gravity and all that kind of ruins some of like the visual spectacle at times of just being on like an actual normal ass course, like in 64. And the music's much more memorable. There's better music in 8, but like none of it's getting stuck in my head like 64. So that's a cute thing about 64, but I mean I wouldn't put it super high up the list. Yeah, there's drifting and stuff in the old ones, but it's like you're bouncing around being crazy more than anything. The shit post? Yeah, I got zero interest and more timey-wimey, goofy Hyrule Warriors bullshit. I thought there was like a new Octopath game announced, but it's just a port of the gacha. Yeah, I think 64 gets beaten pretty much by everything after it. It really is just like a vibes thing, and some of that you can attribute more just to early 3D having a particular feel. They hadn't hammered out what Mario was going to look like in 3D, like the world and all that, so there's just some kind of like interesting areas. Yeah, it's supposed to be offline port of the gacha. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this last one's definitely my least favorite. More so because of the insanely fucked AI and infinite powers. I think Mode 7 I really respect, and it's a cute way of doing the graphics back then, but I think just inherently the 2D, like matte courses just are not... You can't do as much with them. You can't work with elevation. The hazards can't be as interesting because they have to be more simple so you can see them coming, and it's really cool for the time, but it definitely has aged more like milk. Where like 64 you can still play it. And Advance brings a lot of like technical or a lot of like gameplay improvements in, despite having the same limitations on map stuff. The new Elliot game, similar to the game makes this competition. Yeah, I need to look at that. Goto just gave me a quick summary, and then I listened to some stuff online, so I didn't actually see anything. I just heard a bunch of stuff and read a bunch of stuff. We'll see. Do we just want to move in a world, or I mean, is the last world in this actually super worth it? I mean, we definitely have like the idea, but if it's like some kind of like, man, everybody, it's like legendary Mario Kart DS level 7, super cool, everybody knows it. Okay, Mario Kart Arcade? Or am I crazy? I couldn't figure out a good way to play... Oh, okay, I was like Arcade 1 and 2 and DX. We decided to skip them. I think it's like, when you're going in order, it's like a really clear, like, improvement on the SNES one, and I respect that they try to improve that style. I just think inherently that style just is a product of the time, and while still fun, I just don't think hits as good these days. It's more of the same. Yeah, F-Zero, probably the... I mean, Mario Kart SNES was where they like tested it, and F-Zero is where they kind of refined it, if I remember my history right. I've only played GX and AX. I want to play the old F-Zero, the one 99, but... Very memorable to now. Yeah, we'd have to just crank out a bunch of missions. Mario Kart DS. Yeah, we could just watch it real quick. Let's move into world. I mean, I have enough fun where it's like we could do them, like if people are interested, but it's like I think Mario Kart DS has been nice. I really enjoy it. I think it's got a cool list of stuff. But also like I don't know when I've got the first Switch 2 game I'll ever actually play sitting here if I want to like crank out 1 stars and all these. Let's take a peek real quick just to see what it is. He hates Mario Kart. Oh, that's good. I quite like the mission modes. It's tempting to go through them more, but I had people asking about World for tonight anyways, so it's like, I probably could get 1 stars in like 30 minutes, honestly, but because I only had like what, like 2 worlds worth total. This is your chance to be thorough. Oh, you guys can't hear it. My chance to be thorough. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll. We'll do it this way. Here's a quick poll, 1 minute long. Do you want... Wait, this is a prediction. My bad. I need a poll. Where's the poll? Damn these interfaces. Well, either way, we would see it because we'd watch the YouTube video. If not, if you like are diehard, you really want to see World 7 done in Mario Kart DS, we can do it. I mean, it's not like I dislike playing it, so we can definitely do it. We just got to get 1 stars and some stuff. Alright. Considering how many people are normally in here, it's looking like I'm gonna be doing it. We will rock it then. Right. Oh. Hopefully it saved everything. I just closed out. Flawless. Alright, so what do we need to do? We're good on World 1. We need to do 3 of these because it looks like it's not your average, it's your lowest. I need to touch up on 3 of these. Oh. I should have put me. Is there more than 2 people who changed their vote? Do you want to see me unlock it? Or just online watch a video? There's only like 3 in each of these, really. Oh, you didn't vote? Gotcha. Use a cheat. Doesn't that beat the whole point? I mean, I guess we could. It was one thing for online, but this is just like literally me like cranking shit. could do that, but I mean, this will probably take like 30 minutes. let's just get the amount of time I've waffled about it. We probably could do it. Unless one of these is considered like unholy, right? Here, we'll get the entire Mario Kart DS experience, right? I'm not getting my gamer card revoked. We'll unlock it, we'll do it. Shouldn't be that hard to get 1 stars. Right, bros? There's probably like one dastardly mission that's like psychotic. Yeah, update your worlds and all that. There we go, 1 down. Whoa. Destroy all 5 item boxes. If it was all 3 stars, I wouldn't bother, but I think we're doing good enough where it's like... not too worried about it. I want to play fucking Luigi's Mansion game. That game is so good. We'll do it for Halloween. I'm gonna say Christmas. Boss group fights will be a pain. Luckily, we've got pretty good ratings. Something that wouldn't be able to work. Cheese them a little bit. Damn, this dude. This is what got me the first time, man. That should be a star, yeah. Considering the an A was the shit I did last time. Three would be fucked on some of these. They seem pretty tight. You gotta do some special strats. This one was kind of fucked, man. I guess we just need to haul fucking ass, man. I think we already missed one. Yeah, you have to cut off at the beginning of that. Oops. 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 doesn't feel like 1-star potential. But who knows, I was pretty slow the first time. It's raining. It's pouring. That was nasty. I already got that one. Might as well do it with the good route. That's alright for not having any like speed tech in there. Nice. The Fat 3. 10 power slides in 1 lap. Gotta not force them as much until the end. I need to be actually quick. Rose? What do you mean there's cars coming in oncoming traffic, bro? They're in the fucking lane that they're supposed to be. Needed to be like in the 8 courses where they all are just like you're always going with the traffic. That was pretty good outside getting hit by a little mock truck. Damn! They're not fucking around on this one, dude. Must be a difference of like a second or milliseconds. I need to cut some more fucking corners, I guess. What's up, Ben? Yeah, I don't know why dude, his teeth are fucking disgusting. Yeah, I don't know why they fucked up some of those, man. It was weird. I mean, I was talking about it earlier, but I think DK Summit from GameCube got slaughtered, man. That was like the most disappointing downgrade. I don't know why that was so bad. Yo, it's the angry sun, dude. I didn't even notice. My guy, the angry sun. Why would they get rid of the angry sun, dude? He's like so soulful. And he's a hot reference. People love references. Oof. Yeah, I don't know why they would bring that stage back. It's not super duper memorable. I love world. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the chill part. That'll be kind of different from all these two. Even this, while it's more chill in a way because you're not like competing, it's like still like a challenge thing. So it'll be kind of neat to cruise and see how Mario Kart handles a cruising sort of deal. One mid-course is made good in Worlds. It's not like they didn't have the capabilities to do it. I'll have to see what it is. I don't even know how many tracks are in World. I'll find out when we get there, of course. With the open world and the mid stuff, I don't know if it's like weird. I'm totally fucking eating shit here. I don't have to force as many as I am. Yeah, I'm curious to see how they try to evolve the format because there's like a lot going on in 8's mechanics already. And you're getting like the anti-gravity and all the flying and all that stuff. You can definitely add more onto it. There's a point where it's like you just add like too much. So I'm curious if they can add stuff or even remove stuff and still make it feel like it has like a lot of depth or makes it kind of unique. Not just additive, right? Just something else. Although Mario Kart's not like that complicated, but I mean, they're selling mostly to like a casual audience. So they're not going to make it like a Sim or F-Zero or something. Something, I should say intuitive, something simple that still has depth, right? Like, yeah, you could just like add like shifting or something, right? But, like, who the fuck wants to do it Mario Kart? The guy was gone. Yeah, I'm curious how. I was wondering in future courses, like World, and we'll see if past that, like, what exactly will. Like with anti-grav, like are we just going to have anti-grav in every game now, or do you just never bring a Mario Kart 8 course into anything? That's kind of why I brought up the Pokemon conversation, like with Megas and stuff. It's like, do you always bring them in? Or... I mean, they have plenty of old stuff to remake, and not everything is anti-grav, even in 8, so... I guess they would just change them up. That'd be the unique thing. definitely done it there. Damn, this thing just goes for a while, man. That was all mini-map right there at the end there. That wasn't enough. The thing I don't like about anti-grav, I like it in like a gimmicky way, yeah, where it's like it's kind of like, whoa, this is cool, this is like action-packed kind of vibe to it. Is I think it makes the courses feel kind of like less visually kind of like readable, because you're kind of just like flying around in this like weird anti-grav the whole time. So I feel like it, and some of them make it work, but I feel like it kind of messes some of the vibe of some of the stages. Not a big deal. It's only gone a world visually. Oh really? You still kind of like climb the same sorts of hills and shit. I think if you're quick enough, you can actually grab that. I should just wait on that one. We're on the ceiling in world? Oh, okay. They just kind of like change it. That makes sense then. There's definitely room for it. Peel out. Yeah, well, it's Mario Kart. I mean, it makes sense to do it because the Mario Kart makes a crazy amount of money. Not that their other games don't, but Mario Kart's very bite-sized, and they've already bit into the gacha world with Mario Kart, so why not? I think that's why you see a little bit more DLC now. It's like, I feel like once you open the Pandora's box of like mobile shit, it's easier to probably do little stuff like that. Although really it's still just what, Zelda and Mario Kart? Otherwise they just do like little games like Animal Crossing Pocket, fucking whatever the fuck. It's far from like a Namco Bandai. Was that Tales? I think in Tales where it's like, you know, 10 million fucking DLC everything's. Microtransactions. I guess there's like expansions. I mean, Splatoon has expansions, but Splatoon's also like a multiplayer game. And the expansion doesn't even affect multiplayer outside being able to play, I think, the Octolings and which is just a cosmetic thing. Well, they got the shitty Switch 2 DLC coming out that everybody says is like ass and doesn't have any connection to the main game. It's like a separate deal completely. Yeah, it's like shit. I don't know. I think Mario Party, I don't know, I don't remember which team works on it. I think that team, they're just lost in space. For the longest time they wanted to reinvent the wheel, which I don't think people wanted, and then they did it poorly from what I understand. We're going to do a series playthrough if you haven't been in the Discord, so if you're interested in that, post in there so I know who's interested. If you want to just drop in, if you want to be there for the whole thing, you're going to have to dedicate a little bit more, but if we have enough people, we'll make a couple slots rotating and we can swap per board or per game or something. But, we'll have one or two people who probably be locked in just because they're helping set up a lot, but I think a big thing is, I mean, maybe there's fatigue, but them trying to like mix it up, but not knowing what exactly to do and then not doing it super well. And now they're back in there, hey, do you remember the old games days with the All-Stars and the minigame collections, and the spacing between the Mario parties is like larger now, right? Like they don't come out as often, and I think it's kind of just a series that's like lost a little bit. Like, maybe they're still cool enough, but I just don't think they have the direction they need. I don't know if just coming back and doing a classic one with shitloads of maps and mini games is the call. I don't know. It feels like it's kind of got a WarioWare thing going on, where it's like they'll kind of try to make use of all the gimmicks, but like then try to run it back a little bit on an installment, and then people just kind of stop caring. That's another thing too, is I feel like the personality on Mario is like a little bit more sterile these days. That'll be an interesting conversation, because I haven't played a Mario Party in a long time. Probably since 8, and even then, that was in high school, and then I didn't play a lot of the GameCube ones. I'm 5, I think. So I haven't played the N64 one since back then. So Godo, we're finishing this up, and then we'll probably jump into World. A little single player, then maybe we'll do some online with everyone. Now Mario itself? Oh, you mean like the visuals? I mean, I feel like Odyssey's pretty creative. I think the 3D Mario team is allowed to go a little more wild. I think Mario RPGs are definitely some of the most sterilized, and it hurts them the most because they need like the personality. You know, that they even remade Mario RPG and Thousand Year Door is nice, I guess. Even if I have problems with Thousand Year Door's remake. But it's not a sign that they're like okay with like that kind of style coming back. So it's like, that really needs that personality. I think the 2D ones absolutely need personality at this point, because New Super Mario Bros. Has been really sterile forever. So Wonder was a step in the right direction that needed to happen, I think, like a decade ago. Personally, I really like the personality back in the day with like World, and then like Yoshi's Island was really nice, you know, that kind of stuff, that kind of creativity. But I think they just don't consider Mario that anymore. I also don't think they care about 2D Marios outside of making a buck from them. I don't think 2D platformers sell. I don't think they're a market thing that anybody really cares about. So they just have to be in it for its own sake, outside of Mario. And Mario has a formula at this point. Mario Kart's like, I don't know, the UIs are pretty soulless, but the actual production value running around are pretty fun. Hollywood explosions and stuff. I was surprised stuff like Yoshi's Island existed, but I mean, it's pretty deep into like a DLC. You know, like multiple DLCs deep kind of thing. I don't know what's considered the last good one. I'm going to be playing most of them for the first time. I think I've played 1 and 2, maybe 3, 5, 8. Or was it 9? The Wii one, first Wii one. I thought people didn't like the Switch ones because it's all being in the cart together or whatever. Some of them are going to be hard to get going. I might not be able to play every single one of them, or I might play a lot of them solo. There is a lot of solo content in Mario Party, so we will not be going through them as quick as these, obviously. You can do a Mario Kart all courses in like an hour, right? But you can't even get a board done probably in an hour. Yeah, 8 was the one I played. The Tycoon one was cool. We liked it a lot in high school, but I mean, you're doing like the jack-off game and all that shit, and the mini-games are fun, so. Which ones aren't all cars? Was 10 the car one then? I don't remember. It's gonna be all new for me. I keep up loosely with them, but you just don't hear as much talk about the new ones. People just don't care as much. And I think part of it's like maybe local, the pizzazz of it being local back in the day, but I feel like a lot of it's just kind of like quality driven. And there's a lot of competition in that world. Not exactly Mario Party, but in the world of like, let me do some wacky shit with my friends, I guess. I think Mario Party is still super unique there, but yeah, Godo and I have Dokapon Kingdom Connect or whatever now. Godo and I will probably do that. I might get 2 other people, we'll see. That game, I've been told, is evil Mario Party. That'll be neat. Yeah, the 3DS ones I might have to end up just doing solo, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, a lot of Mario parties though. It'll be cool. Yeah, I need to slow down, dude. I don't need to get 3 stars. I had some Chinese food today. It was quite good. But I don't know if I'm going to be taking a food break still before World. We'll see after this. I'd like to kind of just keep rocking on the World once we get started on it, but I don't have anything tonight I need to do. And I should be good on work for the next 3 or 4 days, so if I feel like staying up, I might. Just kind of depends. God, these bumps, dude. You're like pulling, you're like going in reverse and the bumps still launch you forward. Best to just stop or slow down. Like I said, I feel like we can still get 1 star. Just being careful as long as everything else is clean. But I don't know. 2 star best. Yeah, I don't. A lot of the SNES remake courses are shit. And I will not be getting 1 star on all the World 7 stuff, obviously. But this is okay. This is gonna be probably the biggest pain in the ass one, man. This one is like nigh on random. It feels like. You just have to like kind of like learn how they just move, man. Generally, and then when you just like see them, you just go for it. Fucking god, dude. Jesus. This is the worst fucking mission. This one's not even fun, man. It's fun to like just beat once, but trying to actually like skill this is a fucking nightmare. You probably would just, they're probably all on like a global pattern. You could just do it that way. But once you're off slightly, I mean, that's kind of it. So. They almost never come down here. What the? He's good. This one I think is actually just like locked into the middle. 1 star, that's all I'm after, man. Alright, 3 more, 1 star, and then we get World 7. And that'll probably take a fucking 10 minutes, and that'll be the end of it. Mario Party Superstars is good in a way that AI the Somnium Files is good. Elaborate? I'm gonna get hit with the David Lynch. No. Can you elaborate on that a bit? No. The problem with the modern ones is that the coin economy is super fucked. Somewhat enjoyable to see stuff that's actual pure garbage, but still a shit ton of problems. Oh, like there's clearly glaring problems, but there's some joy to be had, I guess. Instead of being like just boring bad or truly atrocious. The Peach Race. I don't remember. There's the Mario... What's the Mario Party, like, minigame collection? What is that one called? There's, like, the minigame collection, then there's, like, was it All-Stars, where they bring the boards back? Once they stopped giving them numbers, I stopped fucking remembering. Yo, Bowser cannot do the snaking, man. Holy fuck, not really. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the top 100 one for the marathon. I could if it has like a unique something. If it's literally just playing greatest hits, I can't imagine I'd give a fuck. But maybe, I don't know. Mine, the Super Mario Party is completely redeemable. Yeah. How many car games did they do? Two of them? Okay. Ooh. Whatever, it's time-based. What the? He did it again, he got me again, bros. He's good. I gotta do better. It's over. Yeah, it's been too long for me to really make a big take, but I've always thought 1 through 4 were like the business. Where there's like good mini games in some of the other ones, but it just starts losing its way in general too much. Oh, is 4 dog shit? I've not played 4. I just thought that that was considered a good one because it's in the old style. I played 5? 5 is the one with the candy and the capsules, right? On the GameCube. That one was alright. I liked it enough, but I don't think I played it with enough people. You have to like bait this guy? You must have to bait him. 4 is a boring 3. 4 is dog shit. 5 and 6 are better than 4. Really? Okay. I just thought 4 was good. I mean, I'm not playing that. I don't know what it is. I know the N64 is considered a high point, of course. Like, so it'd be cool to do. That's pretty good. Well, I played the one on N64. Maybe GameCube. Lost interest after 4. This is day and night. Paper Mario one. Oh. Maybe I played 6 then. It had candy and capsules. I thought that was kind of lame for items. Maybe it's good. 326. Bazai. First kind of a square hell, huh? Alright, here we are. We've unlocked it. Time to win. Why did they do capsules instead of just the items? I'm sure there's like an actual reason. When I play it, I'll understand. It's just kind of a little soulless. Just give me the item, bro. Oh. Maybe there's some play with like the mystery of what's in the capsules or something? I don't know. But wasn't there like party items like that? Double things so you get more screw people over. Cool, actually. For these on the board, that could also pay to use yourself. I don't know. Like we play some more on like old items. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to see them. What? The arrows, dude. Maybe they could delete the arrows, put a little effort in? Motherfuckers, dude. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This mission sucks. Jesus Christ. Solve my riddle, Superman. Solve my puzzle, Superman. Fucking just nonsense, man. World 7's already worth it. Fucking raw memorization. Just what the doctor ordered. Yeah, I plan on giving you, especially since you're helping out so much, just lock you in for sure. We can have, if we have people who want to do them all, then we can try to do that, but I figured if we get more people, we're gonna have to have more rotating slots, right? Having 1 or 2 people who will be there for the full discussion will be good, but if people want to get in on it, I don't want to like leave people out, so. Like I said, the more people we got, the more often we can rotate per board, per game, per whatever the fuck. Special guest, KDkill, yeah. I want to get Goto in there, but I don't know if he's interested. Spike a controller? Oh, I like the chaos evil shit. Maybe somebody else will if they play with me though. Oh, if I get completely rolled, that'd be sad. Like, what was this mission? I'm just cruising, bro. I thought I said something about a secret. Yeah, I like games where there's no competition. It's like just nonsense. I mean, obviously, I want to keep being able to play it. I mean, I wouldn't want like just low hanging fruit kind of griefing, but some well-timed, goofy bullshit's fun. And I feel like that's what Mario Party's all about, right? What the fuck is going on, dude? Am I just supposed to do 2 laps? I probably should have read what the challenge was. That's why Wii is the best Mario Kart. I'm squeaky clean and ready to drive. Yeah, everybody seems to be ready to rumble. Chance time. With the Bowser Revolution. Oh, I'm supposed to be killing, like... murder it is, then. What the? There's the last one, man. He's in some bullshit place. The very end of the chorus or something. Camping in the lake. I could actually believe that. Oh, there he is. I knew that was gonna happen, man. Barely made it, Jesus. Yeah, wheelie was a fun way to kind of like fill in the middle. Like I'd prefer wheelie over like snaking or something, but yeah. Coming out of a drift into wheelie was fun. I don't think I like absolutely just adore her. Wheelie, but that was fun. Jesus. And we need to be doing some drifting. Gotta get into the drift though. I don't know if we can do this tight of a drift, really. It's fun, I mean, it's not like needed in the sense that like you're not gonna just get pummeled if you're not playing bike with wheelie, but casually or something. It's just fun to do. I mean, all you do is just press the D-pad in a straightaway. You hit a burner, you fail. Okay. Oh my god, we get Bowser's ugly. I like how they picked the ugliest guy to be driving backwards with. Said if I hit a burner, I'll fail. What about boxes, brother? I do this whole box section and then get fucked in the burner bit. Okay. This motherfucker driving backwards. Dude, Bowser looks disgusting when he's driving backwards. Whoa. Wait, which one is it? We got the speed version. Trixie Hobbitses. Oh. Huh? What the? They hid one in there, man. Luigi drowned. I was hoping he just would game over in the water. Luigi has drowned. The year of Luigi is over. You guys remember the year of Luigi? Remember when that was literally nothing? What even came out for that? New Super, it was like Super Luigi U, is that like it? Goofy ass marketing bullshit. Oh, the mini map tells you which one's fake too. I mean, I'm just going which one's rotating. I see. Bastards, man. You know, I keep seeing people bringing up anniversaries. Do you think companies really, truly care that much about making decisions on anniversaries? I've always wondered that, right? And I'm not you personally, just like I'll see a lot of like critics and like podcast people mention that. Just generally, like they'll do little things, but like, is anybody like really planning their entire like 6-year dev cycles around anniversaries? I don't think a big company cares. I think the fans care, especially the diehard fans. Your casual fan has no idea it's the 40th anniversary of Mario. So I just don't think there's money in it for these big companies. It's not that it's not important, and it's not that they won't release some kind of something, but I just don't think you're getting any like bombshell news because of it. Especially from Nintendo, who's like pretty tight-lipped about releases until it's generally pretty close for like Mario shits. Wiggler approaches. Yeah, I think you could see something small like that to kind of play with people talking about Mario because of an anniversary, but you're gonna get more buzz releasing a remaster around the next Mario movie. Like, it'd be smarter to release it next year for the Mario movie than this year for the anniversary or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I think Nintendo cares a bit more in a way because of like their attachment to the IP, but I don't know. Bonanza just came out, and I don't know. I do think they'll try to do some kind of Mario something around the time of the movie because that's just kind of the smartest time to do it. Was Wonder around the time of the Mario movie? I don't remember. Or one of the RPGs, maybe. But outside something like that, I mean, I wouldn't expect 3D Mario unless Bonanza's been done forever. That's the Mario team, so. Alright, let's fight the final boss of Mario Kart. Wiggler. Him. Whoa! Are we gonna joust? Are we gonna race? Holy. Holy. He's good. Damn, he's good. Ooh. That's over, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say this is like the pork guy in Diddy Kong Racing. Dude, he's pissed. He's going for speed. We're leaving him in the dust, bros. It's over. Wiggler bros. The poor guy, yeah, excuse me, Whiz Pig. No! He's coming. He's here. Oh. No! No! Big rating. B for big. Yeah, Whiz Pig. Now we've beaten this game. And we will do the all the other cart ripoffs in another event. Yeah, Whiz Pig is fucked. Yeah, those are super hard. Does he know about World 8? I just gotta delete that message. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read it and walk away. Well, everything we kind of mentioned about Mario Kart DS still stands. It's good. I like the bonus content here. The single player shit's refreshing. I don't think I'd want to try to get like 3 stars on everything, but you definitely get better over the course of these, right? Just playing them and getting 1 star and stuff. It's cool. It's cheap, but it's effective use of it. A fun little thing. I mean, I don't think you could sell a game on this mode, but there's so much else going on in Mario Kart DS that hard not to love it. Per your world holes, yeah. I'll probably start right away. I'm just gonna get a drink. I mean, I'll restart the stream, of course, and then warm up and stuff, but I mean, I will do online literally right away. I'm gonna like fuck around a little bit. I'm not gonna like blitz through it like the other ones, so we'll get into it pretty quick, I'm sure. Yeah, the online, the pretty nice little 3D, the like, you know, you got the battle mode. I think battle mode's online too. Nice track selection, extra modes and stuff, right? They definitely put some effort in. It was not just like a handheld, like phoned in kind of game for sure. Somewhere a little between the drift precision era of like games after this and more it's more like that. The wiggle and stuff kind of reminds me of Double Dash a bit, but it's definitely easy to control your cart. But this one has so much stats and so many different vehicles and stuff too that became super popular. I'm ready, dude. Godo is here. It's game time. There were retro cups in the Game Boy Advance one. It was the entire SNES catalog. A little different, but otherwise, yeah. In the way we know them now, for sure. Yeah, it's a good one. So I don't think any of the Mario Karts are really shit. I mean, even Super Mario Kart, it's hard not to respect. Mario, it's so sad because you're a cock. Got NTR'd. Wow, thanks for playing. Just 2 good friends, man. I don't know. I imagine I would like if characters had different, or were just cosmetic, but from what I've heard, there are characters who have hidden stats where they do better in water or better on certain terrain, so it sounds like they've doubled down on made it even worse. Just 2 friends helping each other out, yeah. That's okay. One friend helping the other friend a lot more, but that's alright. Alright, anyways, guys. Thanks for watching the Reviewathon up to now. We've kind of talked about Mario Kart DS already a fair bit when we did the online, so I think I'll cut that off there. And we'll talk about it more during World. So next up is the final bit. I was just going to play World without doing all these, but I kind of wanted to do these too, so I just decided to make a thing. And yeah, so we'll see how World is. People will be free to join when I'm actually doing online. If it lets you, I don't know if you can just kind of like jump in during the World yet or anything. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, let's see what the new hotness is. But I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll probably instantly restart the stream, warm it up, and then we'll get going on it. So, thank you for watching.